Yes, Kailasa Salem, Nandakumaraya, Vando Kandukonga, Kailasa Malaysia, female team, all of you, please come and settle down. Yes, Baloya, Pugalendranaya is not coming today.
Pugalaya and they are on the way should be Laya. Usually he comes earlier, but today is little bit less.
Okay.
Yeah, the echo is coming here when you talk. Maharaj, when you talk, the echo is coming.
How is it now? Is it better now?
It's slightly only better. Maharaj, can you try now?
Yes, Aya. How is it now? How is it now?
Much better.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so it's time. It's 2 o'clock. Let's begin. Sorry, it's four. It's 4 o'clock Eastern time. Let us begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Please sit with your hands in Namaskar Mudra. Close your eyes. Take a moment to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Take a deep breath and let's begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadi Lakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now we'll chant the Shiva Mula mantra Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha 11 times. We'll all be chanting it internally and I'll chant it aloud so we can all follow along. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha 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 Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Now let's begin with the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing.
Right hand in the Gokarna Mudra.
Now please take your right hand and place it in the Gokarna Mudra and pour an utharni of water into your right hand and drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Atmadattvam Shodayami Swada. Now pour another udharni of water and drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodayami Swada. Now pour another udharni of water in your hand and drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Shivadattvam Shodayami Swada. Now wash your hand with a udharni of water. Now with the base of the right hand thumb, wipe the upper and lower lip 2 times from the right to left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand with an udharni of water. Now with the index, middle and ring finger touch above the upper lip, below the lower lip. Wash your hand with an udharni of water. And now with the index finger and thumb, touch the right nostril, the left nostril, and then with the ring finger and thumb, touch the right eye, right ear, left ear. Wash your hand with an udharni of water. Now, with the little finger and thumb, touch the navel, the right chest, and the left chest, and with all the fingertips, touch above the head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and the heart center. Once again, wash your hand with an udharni of water. Now, place your right hand on your left hand and place both your hands on your right thigh. And close your eyes as we now start setting the sankalpa. Set the sankalpa of what you want to manifest today. இன்னைக்கு நீங்க என்ன மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும், உங்க வாழ்க்கையில என்ன நடக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க, அது உங்களுக்குள்ள அதை விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அது நடந்துருச்சு அந்த மாதிரி விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. யோகாவா இருக்கட்டும், யோகால உங்களுக்கு பிரேக் த்ரூ வேணும், யோகால உங்களுக்கு அடுத்த லெவல் போகணும், இல்ல உங்க உடம்புல ஏதாச்சும் வலி இருக்கு, அந்த வலி போகணும், அந்த வலி சரியாகணும். உங்க உடம்புல என்ன நடக்கணுமோ அதை விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அது நடந்துருச்சுன்னு விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Take a moment to visualize what you want to manifest in your body today. You want to experience a breakthrough in yoga, you want to experience healing. Now is the time to set that intention to manifest that into reality. And also visualize what you want to manifest in other aspects of your life, whether it is something in as part of the program, you want to manifest something in your life in terms of your health, business, relation, whatever it may be. Take a moment to set that. உங்க வாழ்க்கையில உடம்பு மட்டும் இல்லாம வேற என்ன உங்களுக்கு நடக்கணுமோ அதை விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அதை உங்களுக்குள்ள பாருங்க, அது நடந்துருச்சுன்னு பாருங்க. உங்க பிசினஸா இருக்கட்டும், உங்க ஃபேமிலியா இருக்கட்டும், எந்த ஆஸ்பெக்ட், எந்த உங்க வாழ்க்கையில எந்த பார்ட்ல வேணா கூட அந்த எது நடக்கணுமோ நீங்க பாருங்க, அது நடந்துருச்சுன்னு பாருங்க. And now with this sankalpa set, we'll now be chanting the sankalpa mantra. ममोपार्थ समस्त दुरिदक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय पराधे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्ले वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे वरदखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये क्रोधिनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ
मीनमासे कृष्णपक्षे अष्टम्यां शुभतिथौ स्थिरवासरयुक्तायां मूला नक्षत्र योग कौलवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्तृ श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा समितिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रेयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्याप वर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलप केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहारद्वदोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्य नवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़ात्रिक योगी शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये।
Now take an uddharani of water and wash your hands. Om apaupasprisya. Now please keep your panchapatram uddharani aside, as we are now going to be moving into the skeleton dance to completely wake up our body, shake out all the laziness, tiredness out of the body. So let's all stand up. Now take a moment to first visualize yourself as a skeleton, just bones, no organs, no muscles, no anything, just only your complete body is a bone structure, a skeleton. Now start shaking your body from your toes to your fingers, your legs, your knees, your elbows, your shoulders, your neck. Every part of your body, start shaking it slowly and moving the intensity faster and faster and faster. See all the laziness, boredom, tiredness, everything leaving your body.
Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam.
Move back and forth in your mat. Move in all directions. Don't have any pattern in how you are. Don't have any pattern in the way you are moving. Intensely shake your body. Intensely move all the parts of your body. Come on, come on, come on. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your body, come on, intensely shake your body. Last few minutes, just a few more moments before we are done. Give it all you have. Shake your body in every direction, intensely. Each part of your body is separate, independent. Intensely move your body. Yes, now slowly, very slowly, come to a standstill. Catch your breath. Bring awareness to your breath. Inhale deeply, completely filling your lungs, and then exhale deeply, completely emptying them. Take deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Focus on the breath. Feel the energy throughout your body, powerfully radiating. Feel your heartbeat. Your heart slowly settling down. Yes. Now you can all slowly open your eyes. And let us now begin with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. From where we left yesterday, we are going to be continuing. So we are going to start with asana number 44, which is Kaka Busandi Asana. So let's all come to a squatting position on our mat. So come to a squatting position on your mat. And now you're going to insert your hand in between of your legs, and wrapping your hands around the legs, you're going to try to catch them behind you. So you're going to put your hands in between of your legs and try to catch your hands behind your back. Yes. Open your shoulders nicely. Push yourself down. Push yourself nicely down and try to reach for your hands behind you. If you do the asana properly, your shoulders will pop nicely, giving you a relaxation. கைலாசா சேலம் நந்தகுமார் ஐயா புதுசா ஒருத்தர் வந்திருக்காரு, அவரோட பேர் கொஞ்சம் சாட்ல போடுறீங்களா? So nicely try to catch your hands behind your back and visualize yourself as a crow. Visualize yourself as a crow. நித்யானந்தம் விஜய் குமாரையா, நித்யானந்தம் பண்ணுங்கய்யா பண்ணுங்க. கைய உங்க காலுக்கு நடுவுலேருந்து விட்டு, இல்ல வெளியிலேருந்து இல்ல உள்ளேந்து. நந்தகுமார் ஐயா எப்படி பண்றாரு, உங்க கைய வந்து உள்ளேந்து உங்க காலுக்கு நடுவுலேருந்து விட்டு முட்டிய சுத்தி உங்களுக்கு பின்னாடி அப்படிதான் அப்படிதாங்கய்யா. நல்லா கீழே போங்க, நல்லா கீழே போங்க, எவ்வளவு முடியுமோ கீழே போங்க. அதே நேரத்துல உங்க கால் வந்து பிளாட்டா தரையில இருக்கணும், கம்ப்ளீட்டா கால் வந்து தரையில இருக்கணும். ஸோ கால் வந்து தூக்கின்னு இருக்கக்கூடாது, கால் வந்து நல்லா தரையில இருக்கணும், சரிங்களா? ஸோ யுவர் ஃபுட் ஹேஸ் டு பி நைஸ் அண்ட் ஃபிளாட் ஆன் த ஃப்ளோர். நித்யானந்தம் சுசன்மன் எல்ஏ, now if you could come a little bit closer to the camera, it would be much better for me to see you. Or if the camera can be moved towards you, that would be better. Kailasa LA, can you please adjust the camera? Yes, so in this asana, we'll continue to perform the Brahmari Kumbhaka. We'll continue to perform the Brahmari Kumbhaka, which is buzzing like a bee. So buzzing like a bee as you inhale and exhale. That is the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Perform the Moola Bandha, tightening the muscles of your perineum. Tighten the muscles of your perineum and internally chant the japa Sadashivoham.
प्रथमे वैसक उखड़थाने दो हाथ भगाम या चहाने तिनको मोदी नाल्यम परिल्यावे पिष्टपशे काम कसी करावे.
Yes, relax. Now we move to the next asana, Kani Pavasana. Place your hands on the mat from the squatting position. And now you're going to raise your knees into the inner arm. So nicely behind your leg. And now lean forward and slowly lift the feet off the mat. Lift the feet off the mat. Yes, Nandakumaraya, super. Vijay Kumarayakkum எப்படி நீங்க பண்றீங்கன்னு காமிங்க. ஸோ அவருக்கும் சொல்லுங்க. ஸோ எப்படி கால் எப்படி வைக்கணும், கை எப்படி வைக்கணும், அந்த மாதிரி அவருக்கு வந்து ஸ்டெப்பா சொல்லுங்க. So come on, let's all raise up. And in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and we'll continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka now. Let's continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. The Moola Bandha, and tighten yourself. So it's very important in this asana to perform the Moola Bandha, as you can nicely tighten your body, tighten your stomach, tighten your hands to lift the body off the mat.
आसन गोगुण आसादिसिता होई दो आची होई.
Yes, relax. And now we move into Kapali Asana. So Kapali Asana is the headstand. So all of us can take the support of the wall or a partner, and we are going to perform this. So keep your hands and head on the ground, making a triangle. So make a triangle with your head and hand. So before you lift off, make sure your position is correct. The position is very important. So if you see, Maharaj is not keeping his hands here. His hands are slightly behind. So you have to find your sweet spot, which place is comfortable for you. So whether keeping your hands even more back or even front, this is, you have to come into a nice and stable position in this asana first. Only then you will be able to lift your legs up. So get into this stable position first. Place your head and hands on the ground. You can take the support of the wall. Yes, Baluya, ஏதாச்சும் டவல் போட்டு நீங்க வந்து வால் பக்கமா நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. விஜயகுமாரையா, நீங்க கையை வந்து உங்க தலை பக்கத்திலேயே வச்சுக்கிறீங்க. கொஞ்சம் தூரமா வச்சுக்கணும். இப்ப நந்தகுமாரையோட கையை பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவரோட தலைக்கு நேரா இல்ல, அது கொஞ்சம் மூஞ்சிக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கு இல்லையா? சோ அதே மாதிரிதான் நீங்களும் கையை வைக்கணும். அப்படிதான். நந்தகுமாரையா, அவரோட காலை கொஞ்சம் பிடிச்சிட்டு அவருக்கு வந்து சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க நின்று அவரோட காலை பிடிங்க, அவர் வந்து தூக்கட்டும் காலை. Yes. So let's all stand here for a moment and continue to perform the Moola Bandha intensely. Keep your body nice and tight.
सीसा धरती टेकी पगादो मिलावे ऊंचा करे पगतली आकाश दिसी सनमुसुरा से दो हाथ की हथेली दो.
Slowly come down. Slowly come down. And now we move into the next asana, which is Parshva Mayurasana. So in Parshva Mayurasana, once again, we'll be sitting in a squatting position. Sit in a squatting position. And now you're going to turn to one side of your body. So you're going to turn to one side of your body. Nicely turn. And lean down. So turn to one side and then lean down. Okay. So once you have turned, if you don't lean down, your knee will be next to your elbow. You want your knee to come all the way up onto the back of your hands. So you have to lean down nicely and then raise the elbow onto the arm. Raise the elbow onto the hand. Only then you will be able to lift your legs off the ground. So this is the important step. Once you get into this position, you will be able to do the asana. So lean nicely down and then lean onto your hand. What you can do is you can keep this leg on the ground, whichever leg is further. Keep one leg on the ground and slowly lift the other leg. Or you can try the other way also. So lift one leg off the ground. If you're able to lift one leg off the ground, then you'll be able to lift the other leg. But first you should be able to lift at least one leg. Without lifting one leg, if you are falling down, if lifting just one leg, if you are falling down, that means your position is not correct. You need to adjust yourself. Okay, so let's all try this. Let's all try. So lift your legs and visualize yourself as a peacock. Visualize yourself as a peacock.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यात् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Yes, relax. So now we'll be performing the same asana on the opposite side as well. So if you did on right side, now you can do on the left side. So everyone come onto your knees, turn to one side of your body and raise the legs off the ground. So first make sure your elbow is under the knees and the hip. So if you're not able to turn as much, then first practice that. First practice nicely turning. Yes, Baluaya, you can first come onto your toes like in Angushtasana. So come onto your toes first. You're keeping your feet flat on the ground. Come onto your toes. So after you come onto your toes, when you turn, then you can place your hand on the ground and nicely your elbow has to be on top of your hands. Your elbow has to be, elbow has to be lightly bent and your knee should be on top of your hands. Your knee should nicely be on top of your hands. And then you should lean onto the hand. So your elbow will be holding the weight of your hip and knee. So these are the two touching points. Vijay Kumar, ஒரு கால first தூக்குங்க. So அதே நீங்க பண்ண பொசிஷன் கரெக்ட் தான். நீங்க பண்ண பொசிஷன் கரெக்ட் தான். ஒரு கால முதல்ல தூக்குங்க. நீங்க இன்னும் முன்னாடி சாயணும். அதே நேரத்துல ரெண்டு கையும் சேர்ந்து இருக்கணும். பாருங்க, ஒரு கை வந்து முட்டி மேல, முட்டி கடியில, இன்னொரு கை வந்து இடுப்பு கடியில இருக்கணும். சோ ஒரு கை வந்து முட்டி கடியில, இன்னொரு கை வந்து இடுப்பு கடியில. அப்பதான் உங்க உடம்போட வெயிட் உங்களால உங்க கையில நீங்க தூக்க முடியும். இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க கரெக்டா தான் பண்றீங்க. கொஞ்சம் இன்னும் ட்ரை பண்ணீங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பா வந்துரும். சோ சூப்பரா பண்றீங்க. Yes. And in this asana, visualize yourself as a peacock in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha, tightening your body.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यां मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Yes, relax. And now we'll be moving into the next asana, which is Bhairaganathasana. So now come to a plank position. Keeping your legs and hands on the ground. You're going to raise one leg up and forward, bringing the leg around the hand in between of the hands. So bring your hand around the hand, bring your leg around the hand and in between of the hands. So in this asana, now push your hips down. So that is the main thing. So nicely push your hip down and look up. Push your hips down and look up. You're going to give your legs a nice stretch. So push yourself down, giving yourself a nice stretch, and look up. Try to look as up as possible. And at the same time, look at your third eye. So look at your third eye nicely, lifting your head up, pushing your hips down. Try to not keep the knees on the ground, because if you keep the knees, you're going to lose the stretch. So to give yourself a nice stretch, push your hips down, lift your head up, and visualize Kala Bhairava in your inner space. Visualize Kala Bhairava in your inner space.
Asana Gaugana Piti Jai.
Yes. Now you can switch the leg. Now bring the opposite leg into the same position. Once again, raise the leg, lift it all around the hand, and then bring it in between of the palms. Now once again, push your hip down. Push your hips nicely down and stretch. And lift up. Lift your neck up. Lift your upper body nicely up and push yourself down. And once again, continue to visualize Kala Bhairava in your inner space.
Asana Gaugana Piti Jai.
Yes, now come back to a plank position. Come back to Tarakshvasana. And now you're going to place your forearms on the ground. So place your forearms on the ground and lift your knees off the ground. Lift your knees off the ground and walk your legs front. So walk your legs nicely front. Walk your legs forward and try to bring the heels to the ground. Try to push your heels to the ground. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
भून्यस्तौ जानुनी हस्तौ चतुष्पदमवान्मुखम् उत्तापिताङ्घ्रियुगल कटिस्थलमभिरुका. Yes, now you can all come down. Come down and be seated.
Yes, and now we move into the next asana, which is Vashishthasana. So now once again come into a Tarakshvasana posture. Come into Tarakshvasana, plank posture. And now turn to one side, raising your hand nice and up towards the sky. So in this asana, you're going to be balancing on one hand, raise the other hand all the way up and turn towards facing the sky. Turn towards the sky and look at the ceiling, and make sure your hip is not down, bent like this, or too high like this. So make sure your hip is in the middle place. It is in nice and flat, just one single line all the way from your shoulders to your feet. So nice and one single line from the shoulders to the feet. And visualize the sage Vashishta in your inner space and chant the japa Sada Shivoham in your inner space. Come on, everyone up.
Udhukutavashishta Marichihal Mastyakam Parivirtim Chodarasya Vividam Dhanurasanam.
Yes, relax, relax. Bring your hand down slowly. Yes. Now turn to the other side. So turn to the other side
And once again, you're going to raise your hands up. And if you need some more balance, for some of us, we need some more balance. Instead of keeping both the feet like this, you can keep the feet which is up forward. So this will give you some more balance. So if you feel the asana is a bit difficult and you're not able to balance, you can keep your feet in front. So that will give your body some more balance to perform the asana. So you can keep your feet like that if you need some more balance. And once again, continue to visualize the sage Vashishta in your inner space and chant the japa Sadashivoham.
Uddhvakutabhashishta marichihalamastykam parivrittim chodarasya vividam dhanurasanam.
Yes, relax, sit down with your legs stretched in front. Sit down with your legs stretched in front. You can all relax your wrist. Just give it a rest and stretch. Now we move into the next asana, Anjani Asana. So in this sequence of asanas, we're now going to focus on the stretch. So first, let's start with Anjani Asana. So now you're going to sit with your legs stretched and place your hands underneath the buttocks. So place your hand underneath the buttocks with the palms facing up. And now lock your chin to the chest. Lock your chin to the chest. Lower the neck down. Lock your chin to the chest. Keep your back straight. Keep your back straight and your elbows nice and straight as much as you can. Yes, Kailasa, Malaysia, good. Kailasa, LA, can you please bring the camera closer to Susan Ma? I'm not able to see her. She's too far away. I'm not able to see her clearly. Can you please adjust the camera next to her? Yes, Vijay Kumaraya, unga kaiya vandu straight nara veinga. Unga muduka vandu evlo nara vekka mudiyumo veinga. Adhe mari unga kaiyum nalla nara veinga. This asana, visualize Hanuman in your inner space. Visualize Hanuman.
दो कर की उबे हथेली कौरबाली मैले भेली सो आगामने भूपरिदा से आहामने अंगुली मिलिला से.
So from this asana, you can relax. You can remove your hands from under yourself, and from this asana, we are going to be changing the japa to Mahasadashivoham. The internal japa is changing to Mahasadashivoham, and the pranayama is changing to Rechaka Kumbhaka. So Rechaka Kumbhaka is inhale and completely exhale and hold your lungs empty for as long as you can, and then when you can't hold anymore, then again inhale. So this is going to be very useful for the next asana, which is Paschimottanasana. So now let's all perform the Paschimottanasana. Raise your hands nice and high. Keep your back straight. Take a deep breath, and then when you exhale, lean forward and down and perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. So when your stomach is empty, you'll be able to push yourself nice and forward. So push yourself nice and forward. Nandakumaraya, ninga nintu. So if you're going to support someone, ninga vandu avara support pannona, ninga vandu melenda thallakudadu. So if you're supporting someone, don't push from the top. Push them from the bottom. Keelenda thalunga. So oru kai vena mela vechittu கீழேந்து தள்ளுங்க. அப்பதான் இடுப்புலேருந்து வந்து அவங்க வந்து கீழே போவாங்க. முதுக வளைச்சு அவங்க வந்து முட்டியை வந்து அவங்க தொடக்கூடாது. அவங்க வந்து இடுப்புலேருந்து வளைஞ்சு அவங்க வந்து கீழே போகணும். So if you are supporting someone, nicely give them a push on the lower back as well as the upper back so that they lean forward from the hips. So all of the participants as well, lean as low as you can and hold there. So we're going to spend some time in this asana, giving our legs a nice stretch, and keep your knees straight. Don't bend your knees. If you try to bend your knees, hold your leg and try to straighten, you won't be able to get as much as a stretch as keeping your legs straight. And stay there. Just stay there. பாலுயா, நீங்க எவ்வளோ உங்களால கீழே போக முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ கீழே போயிட்டு அங்கே நில்லுங்க, அங்கே இருங்க. So push yourself forward, hold your leg in that position wherever, even if it's just holding your knees. Just stay there. Relax the leg. விஜயகுமாரையா, உங்களால எவ்வளோ கீழே போக முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ கீழே போயிட்டு அங்கேயே இருங்க கொஞ்ச நேரம். நீங்க இப்போதான் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் நீங்க இந்த ஆசனா பண்றீங்க, இல்ல நீங்க நிறைய வாட்டி பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. ஆனா நம்ம வந்து மிச்ச பாடி போஸ்டர்ல இருக்கிறது, நம்ம வந்து இந்த ஆசனா வந்து ரொம்ப குறைஞ்சுதான் பண்றோம். மேக்ஸிமம் நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில வந்து ஒரு 10 வாட்டி தான் பண்ணியிருப்போம். So allow yourself to stay in this asana, get the nice stretch. So how much ever you're able to do, stay there. Relax into this posture. Relax into the posture and stay there. Lowering yourself slowly, step by step, inch by inch. Push yourself slowly as low as you can. And when you want to push yourself low, exhale. Exhale and then push yourself low. நீங்க வந்து உங்களை இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கீழே போகணும்னு இருக்கும் போது உங்க மூச்சை வெளியே எடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் கீழே போங்க. அது வந்து உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணும். So push yourself as low as possible and stay there and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
जानो परिललाटं तु पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
Slowly raise up, slowly raise up, slowly raise up. And now we move into Ugrasana. So in Ugrasana, we are going to be stretching the upper back nicely. So in Ugrasana, take your hands and interlace them behind your head. Interlace your hand behind the head and bend your back and go down. This time you're not going to bend your hips as much. You want to bend your back and lower your head as low as possible. So இந்த வாட்டி நீங்க வந்து இடுப்புலேருந்து குனிய போறதில்ல, நீங்க வந்து எவ்வளோ முடியுமோ உங்க முதுக்க வளைஞ்சு நீங்க வந்து கீழே குனிய போறீங்க. ஸோ முதுக்க வந்து நல்லா வளைச்சி நீங்க வந்து கீழே போங்க. So instead of bending all the way from the hips, yes, your hips will move forward because you have to bend forward, but focus on nicely stretching the upper back, nicely bending the upper back and lowering your head to the knees. Try to touch your forehead to the knees and elbows next to the knees. Yes, you can even bounce and stay there for a moment and keep bouncing yourself up and down if that is comfortable for you. But stay there. Don't raise up. Don't stay without doing the asana. Push yourself nice and down. Good. In Kailasa, Malaysia, female team, we have a few participants who's doing it. That's good. So stay there and visualize Kali, goddess Kali in your inner space. விஜயகுமாரையா முட்டிய மடக்காதீங்க, முட்டிய ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா வச்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்க முட்டிய ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா வச்சுட்டு உங்களால எவ்வளவு கீழே போக முடியுமோ அங்க போயிட்டு நில்லுங்க. நீங்க இன்னைக்கே நீங்க பண்ணணும்ட்டு இல்ல. So visualize goddess Kali in your inner space. And once again, when you want to exhale, perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale and then push yourself forward. Inhale and exhale when you are staying in the position. Inhale and exhale when you're staying in the position. And when you exhale, when you want to push yourself forward, completely exhale and push yourself forward. And then again inhale and exhale. You should not be holding your breath. You should get comfortable into the position. So inhale and exhale comfortably, relaxing your body when you are staying there. And continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
पाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरिशुरोऽन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेद निलदीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसंजगम्.
Yes, now raise up, slowly raise up. Now we move into Marichi Asana. So in Marichi Asana, you're going to bend one leg. So you can bend your left leg nicely towards you, bringing the knee to the chest. And now with the left hand, wrap the left leg from the inside and bring it around the leg all the way behind your back. Same way with your right hand, take your right hand around you and now hold the hands behind the back. And now lower your forehead as low as you can, bringing the forehead to the knees. So if you're able to hold your hands behind your back, that's good. But now let's focus on lowering the head. See, if you're not able to touch your head to the knees, then focus on that. It's okay if you're not able to hold your hands behind the back. Just keep your hands by your side and lower yourself. So இப்போ வந்து நீங்க வந்து உங்களால பிடிக்க முடிஞ்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா உங்க கையை வந்து உங்களுக்கு பின்னாடி பிடிக்க முடிஞ்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா நீங்க வந்து நல்லது. ஆனா இப்போ வந்து மெயினா நம்ம ஃபோர்ஹெட், நம்ம தலையை வந்து முட்டிக்கிட்ட கீழே எவ்வளோ கீழே குனிய போக முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ கீழே குனியுங்க. அதை மெயினா ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க. உங்களால அந்த மாதிரி பொசிஷன் போயிட்டு உங்க கையை வந்து நீங்க பிடிக்க முடியாம இருந்துச்சுன்னா பரவாயில்ல, கையை விட்டுருங்க. ஆனா உங்க காலை ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா வச்சுட்டு நீங்க எவ்வளோ கீழே போக முடியுமோ அதை பாருங்க. And in this asana, visualize the sage Marichi in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
पादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now raise up. And now whichever leg you are raising, slowly keep that down. And now we move into Mahamudrasana. So now once again you're going to focus on leaning forward from the hips and touching the leg, catching the leg and placing the forehead forward onto the legs. So instead of both hands, you'll perform on both legs, you'll perform on one leg. So let's all go down and stay in the position. Go down and stay in the position. ஸோ இப்போ உங்களால் எவ்வளோ கீழே போக முடியுமோ திருப்பியும் ஒரு காலை பிடிச்சிட்டு எவ்வளோ கீழே போக முடியுமோ கீழே போங்க. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and push yourself forward. Close your eyes and talk to your body. Tell your body to relax. Allow the muscle to stretch and pull yourself down. So in this asana, you are stretching multiple parts of your body. You are stretching your back, you are stretching your leg. So all of those parts of your body has to stretch, not just your leg. And continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham internally.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाध्यापुरागताः.
Now slowly raise up, and now switch the leg. Now stretch the left leg and bend the right leg. And now you are going to wrap your right hand around the right leg and bring the left hand also behind your back and lean forward and down. Once again performing Marichi Asana on the opposite side. So now, yes, Nithyanandam, Jorge, Aya, Kailasa, LA. Yes, you can continue. We were performing the Mahamudrasana. So bend one leg, towards your chest, wrap the raised leg, and then interlace the hands behind your back and lower your head to the knees. So stay here and visualize the great sage Marichi in your inner space.
कानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च स्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now relax and lower the raised leg to the ground. Lower the raised leg to the ground, and once again lower your body onto the knee and hold the stretched leg with both your hands, pulling yourself nice and down. Pull yourself nice and forward, not just down but forward. Pulling yourself nice and forward. Stay here. Stay here as you stretch the legs. Stretch your back. Allow yourself to relax. And keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You can even bounce yourself if that is comfortable. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाध्यापुरागताः.
Yes, relax, slowly raise up. And now we move into the next asana, which is Bhadrasana. So now we are going to be stretching the hips and the inner thigh. So we're going to keep our legs together, nicely bring it as close to your perineum as possible. Bring it as close to your perineum as possible. And hold the legs with your hands. Hold the legs with both your hands. And now try to touch your knees to the ground. Try to touch your knees to the ground. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Chant the japa Mahasadashivoham internally.
कृपोचुभिषणस्यादः वन्याः पार्श्वयोः पुष्पेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां धृतं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलम्.
நந்தகுமாரையா அவரை ஹெல்ப் பண்றீங்கன்னா மெதுவா பண்ணுங்க. ரொம்ப ஃபாஸ்டா பண்ணீங்கன்னா அவருக்கு வலிக்க தான் செய்யும். ஸோ நீங்க மெதுவா தள்ளினீங்கன்னா அவருக்கு வந்து மெதுவா மசிலும் மெதுவா அது ஸ்ட்ரெச் ஆகி கால் வந்து கீழே போகும். ஸோ Now we move into the next asana, Gwalipavasana. So in Gwalipavasana, slightly bring your legs forward. Slightly bring your legs forward and keep your hand on the knees. Keep your hands on the knees and once again gently push the knees down. So gently push the legs down, and now in this asana we'll perform the Jalandhara Bandha. So lock your chin to the chest. Lock your chin to the chest and look down. So allow your legs to nicely stretch, bringing the knees all the way down. Good, Baluaya, that's good. You're able to touch your knees to the ground, that's good. Vijay Kumaraya, super பண்றீங்க. உங்க முட்டி almost தொட்டுருச்சு தரைய. Super. And now continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
पूर्वोचर पटशोक कहो सोई बाही विधि योकी जी सोई यामे ईड भीमन जोरा से अंगल आत अंतरो रासे.
Yes, now bring the legs back to the perineum, nice and close to you. Bring your legs nice and close to you again. And now we move into Joni Asana. So hold the legs from the inside. Hold the legs from the inside. Bring your legs nice and close once again and hold your legs from the inside and lean forward and down, bringing the forehead to the ground. Yes. So push yourself nice and forward, slowly bringing the forehead down onto the mat. So whichever position you're able to perform, stay there. If you're just able to lean a bit forward, stay there. If you're able to lean nicely down and keep your elbows on the ground, stay there. And then if you're able to keep your head on the ground, stay there. Good. In Kailasa, Malaysia, towards the back of the mat, we have one person who is doing it. That's good. That's good. Kailasa LA also, Susanma is doing. That's good. So push yourself forward and visualize the Shri Yantra. Visualize the Shri Yantra in your inner space.
दो भगतली संपुट करे येड में दे दो के दिगदरे आद अर्थ को अंतर रास्ते लिलाट भगतल्याम ऊपर दासे.
Yes. Now we move into the next asana, Midiki Pavasana. So stretch your legs forward. Stretch your legs forward. Yes, Kailasa LA, that's much better. I'm able to see Susan Ma much better. Yes. So now stretch your legs forward and then open your hands to the side. Now you're going to lower yourself down and try to touch your forehead onto the heels. So stretch your hands to the side. You can even just keep your hands to the side. Don't need to just open the hand and try to go down. So keep your hands to the side on the ground and try to slowly lower yourself down, bringing the forehead to the heels. So bring yourself nice and down. நந்தகுமாரை அவ்வளோ காலை நீங்க வந்து முன்னாடி கொண்டு கூடாது. நீங்க உங்க கால் வந்து இன்னும் தொட்டுன்னு இருக்கணும். We can show it once again. திருப்பியும் காமிக்கிறோம். ஸோ இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மகாராஜோட கால் வந்து ஃபுல்லாக ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக இல்லை, அதே நேரத்தில் வந்து ரொம்ப கிட்டையும் இல்லை. ஸோ ஒரு நடுவில் உங்கள் தலை வந்து உங்கள் ஹீல்ஸை உங்கள் காலை வந்து தொடணும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பொசிஷன். விஜயகுமார் ஐயா கரெக்டாக வைக்கிறார் காலை. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஆமாம், நீங்களும் கரெக்டாக இப்போ வைக்கிறீங்க. இப்போ உங்கள் தலை வந்து உங்கள் காலை தொடணும். முடிஞ்சால் உங்கள் தலையை வந்து தரையிலையும் கூட நீங்கள் தொடலாம். So try to lower yourself as low as possible, bringing the forehead onto the heel, and if you can, to push yourself further to the ground behind the leg. So push yourself a little bit forward, your leg a little bit forward, and touch your forehead to the ground. And in this asana, once again, continue to visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पूर्व भिधि परिभगथली संपुट सोलयेति मिलिरासे एद्यासु माहिली कानि अंगुलुदो अंतरे लीलात धरिति लगावे.
Yes. Now you can rise up and we move into the next asana, Siddha Samadhi Asana. So now, once again, bring your legs lightly back. Bring your legs lightly back. And now you're going to place your hand under the leg. So place your hand under the leg and then lean down, bringing the forehead onto the leg. So once you're able to bring the forehead onto the leg, you can push your leg even back and bring the forehead onto the ground in front of the leg. So that is what we are trying to perform. So bring your head in front of the leg. So bring your head in front of the leg. So this is what we are trying to perform. But if you want to start with, you can first bring the head in front of the leg. You can bring the head in front of on the leg to make it a bit easier for you. So in this asana, visualize Lord Surya in your inner space. Visualize Lord Surya in your inner space. And continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
भगतिली संपुट करे सोले मेधा आगा मेधरे अंकुलो आत अंतरोरा से येरी को आय से विदिधा से.
Now we move into the next asana, Chiniki Pavasana. You can rise up and now bring your feet close to you. Bring your feet close to you and you're going to open the feet like a book. So you're going to open your feet like a book. So first you can start with holding your toes. So if you hold your toes, you can open your leg little bit. Because for this, your ankle has to nicely stretch. Your ankle has to stretch. So then you can bring your hands and hold your inner leg. So that will give you a next level stretch. And then you can hold your ankle and then open it. That will give the full stretch, opening the leg nicely like a book. your whole leg, the whole sole has to turn upward. So nicely open your leg,
Recording in
stretching your
progress.
ankles, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
दोपगा की येली धरती मगिवा मेद लगावे अगतिली माहिली गौर अंगुटा की सादिशु जोदे.
Now we move into Charapata Chokasana. So Charapata Chokasana is where now we are going to give ourselves nice stretch. So bring your legs, come fully towards your perineum as close as you can. Keep your hands nicely on the thighs, on the knees, and push your leg down. Completely push your leg down, bringing the knees all the way to the ground. So give yourself a nice stretch once again, pushing your leg slowly all the way down. And in this asana, if you want to get even better stretch, you can lean a bit forward. So lean a bit forward and down. And that will give you a nice, even more stretch. So push the knees all the way to the ground. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दो भगतिली संपुत धारे आगाम ने कर जारे पसारे घोड़ा भूयसो लगता रास्ते आतो दो गौड़ा परिदासे.
Yes. Now you can slowly relax. And now we move into Bhairavasana. So Bhairavasana is where you are going to bend your heels. You're going to twist your heels up, bringing the sole of the foot down. So let's perform this slowly. So place your hand under your legs. Place your hands under your legs. And slowly pull your leg up. Pull your leg nicely up and try to touch the knees to the ground. So try to touch the knees to the ground, and at the same time try to keep all the toes also on the ground. So push yourself forward. Do it slowly so your ankle can stretch and open up slowly. Push your leg. Push your heels as high as you can. Yes, you can even do one leg at a time. You can first try to twist one leg. Give one leg a stretch. And then once you have nicely pushed it as much as you can, then you can try the other leg. And then finally try both the legs. Try both the legs and visualize Kala Bhairava in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
रूपो संपीड्य चान्योन्यं वृत्क्रमेण तित्तं शनैः जान्वो पार्श्वगतो हस्तो दण्डवत् भैरवासनम्.
So now we move into the next asana, Samanasana. So in Samanasana, sit with one leg by your perineum, so you can keep your left leg by the perineum and raise your right leg up. So raise your right leg up onto your shoulder. So you can keep your hand under the leg. So keep your hand under the leg. Baluya, you can keep your hands under the leg. Yes. Hold the leg from under and pull it nicely towards your chest. Pull your leg nicely towards the chest and touch the leg to your chest. Touch your leg to the chest, nicely opening the thighs. நந்தகுமாரையா உங்க இன்னொரு கால் வந்து மடக்கி இருக்கணும், நேரா இருக்க கூடாது, மடக்கி இருக்கணும். Yes. Pull your leg nicely and touch your chest with your leg. And visualize Swamiji in this asana and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
Samana asanamapakshe siddhamantradi sadhanat ekapadamurodhatva yallinga vakrake.
Yes, Nithyanandam Adbhat Charitrama, Kailasa, Malaysia, Nithyanandam. Yes. So we are continuing from the next asana, which is Apanasana. So now from this position with where your leg was raised, so raise the same leg up onto the shoulders. So raise the same leg up onto the shoulder and now keep your hands by your side. So keep your hands by your side, lean back and raise the other leg up. So lean back and raise the other leg up. So raise the other leg as high as you can and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
केवलं पादमे कञ्चे चारोप्य यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत्प्रभो.
Yes, relax. Lower the leg down, relax. And now change the foot. So if last time we did the left leg, now bring the right leg to the perineum, raise the left leg to the chest and stay there. Stay there. Pull your leg up from under the leg all the way to your chest. All the way to your chest and pull yourself. Pull your leg nicely and close to your chest. Your leg has to touch your chest. Pull your leg nice and close. Opening the stretch, opening the hip nicely with this stretch. And in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
Samana asanamapakshe siddhamantradi sadhanat ekapadamurodhatva linga vakrake.
Yes, now take the same leg and raise it onto the shoulder and keep your hands by your side. Keep your hands by your side and then straighten the other leg forward and keep the knees straight. So whichever leg you're stretching in front, keep the knee straight and lift it as high as you can. Vijay Kumaraya, unga kaala unnu தூக்குங்க மேல. நீங்க இன்னும் எவ்வளவு பின்னாடி சாயறீங்களோ உங்களால அவ்வளவு தூக்க முடியும். So இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி சாஞ்சிங்கன்னா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் தூக்குவீங்க. ஆமா. So keep your knees straight. Keep your knees straight and lean back. You can lean a little bit back. Don't keep your elbows on the ground, but you can lean back and lift your legs up. And in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and continue to chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत् प्रभो।
Now, let us enter into the next asana, which is the Gomukhasana. So, in this asana, stretch both your legs out in front. Now, bend your right leg over the left and the left leg over the right, and bring your feet to the opposite hips, aligning your knees on top. உங்க ரெண்டு காலையும் மடக்கிட்டு உங்க கால் ரெண்டு காலையும் வந்து இடுப்பு பக்கத்தில் கொண்டு வாங்க. எஸ், கரெக்ட் நந்தகுமாரே, கரெக்டுங்கய்யா. எஸ், இப்போ வந்து உங்களோட முட்டி ரெண்டுத்தையுமே ஒரே லைனில் இருக்கணும். உங்களால் எவ்வளோ முடியுதோ அவ்வளோ கிட்ட இழுத்துக்கோங்க. உங்களோட ரெண்டு காலையும் சைடில் இருக்கிற ரெண்டு காலையும் இடுப்புக்கு கிட்ட இழுத்துக்கோங்க. முட்டி ரெண்டும் ஒரே லைனில் இருக்கணும். எஸ், கரெக்ட். ஓகே, எஸ், கிரேட். ஸோ பிரிங் த நீஸ் இன் ஒன் லைன். Visualize the face of a cow in your inner space. Place both your hands on your knees. Place both your hands on the top knee. Place both your hands on the top knee. ரெண்டு கையும் முட்டி மேலே வைங்க, மேலே இருக்கிற முட்டி மேலே வைங்க. Keep one hand on top of the other. ஒரு கையை இன்னொரு கைக்கு மேலே வைங்க. கையை லாக் பண்ணாதீங்க, ஒரு கை இன்னொரு கைக்கு மேலே வைங்க. எஸ், கரெக்ட். ஓகே, now keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize the face of a cow in your inner space. Do the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhale, place, put your teeth together in your mouth. ரெண்டு பல்ல வந்து நீங்கள் கடிக்கணும். பல்ல கடிச்சிட்டு நீங்கள் வந்து காற்று இழுங்க. Bite your teeth together and suck the air in from your mouth. You should be hearing the hissing sound. Inhale like that. Inhale through the teeth. Hold your breath. And then exhale from the nose. Throughout this asana, you will be performing the Moola Bandha, means locking your perineum region. Continue to chant the japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Next is the Anasuyasana. From the same asana, do not release this asana, hold in the same asana. Yes, I understand that you are feeling the stretch in your hips. உங்களோட இடுப்பில் வந்து நல்லா ஸ்ட்ரெச் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கும். நல்லது, அப்படியே இருங்க, ஆசனாலே இருங்க. டோன்ட் லீவ், கையை விடாதீங்க, அங்கேயே இருங்க. இப்போ நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா, உங்களோட ரெண்டு கையை வச்சு you are going to be holding your toes. உங்களோட காலை பிடிக்க போறீங்க. உங்களோட பெரிய விரல், காலில் இருக்கிற கட்டை விரல் நீங்கள் பிடிக்க போறீங்க. உங்களோட விரல் வச்சு இந்த பிராண முத்ரா. Yes, the prana mudra is just your index and middle finger holding your big toes. Hold your big toes with the index and middle finger. உங்களோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெண்டு விரலை வச்சு நீங்க உங்களோட கட்டை விரலை போடுங்க, காலில் இருக்கிற கட்டை விரலை போடுங்க. Gaze your eyes towards the nose. Gaze towards your nose. Be straight. உங்களோட முதுகு நேரா வைங்க ஐயா, முதுகு நேரா வைங்க. நந்தகுமார் ஐயா, எஸ், நேரா வைங்க, முதுகு நேரா வைங்க, ரெண்டு பேரும் நேரா வைங்க முதுகா. Sit straight, sit as straight as possible. Bring your knees, align your knees together on top of each other. உங்களோட ரெண்டு முட்டியும் நீங்கள் அலைன் பண்ணி வைங்க, ஒரே லைனில் இருக்கணும். ஒரு முட்டி இந்த பக்கம், இன்னொரு முட்டி அந்த பக்கம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ரெண்டும் ஒரு முட்டிக்கு மேலே இன்னொரு முட்டி இருக்கணும், கரெக்டாக. எஸ், யூ வில் ஃபீல் த ஸ்ட்ரெச். உங்களோட இடுப்பில் வந்து நல்லா ஸ்ட்ரெச் ஆகும். நல்லது. Yes. Now hold in the asana. Keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya. Continue to do the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhaling by biting your teeth. உங்க பல்ல கடிச்சிட்டு நீங்க நல்லா காத்து உள்ள இழுங்க வாயிலிருந்து. inhale, hold the breath. பிடிச்சிட்டு நீங்கள் காற்று உள்ளே பிடிங்க. நல்லா உள்ள காற்றை இழுத்துட்டு காற்று பிடிங்க. ஐயா, யூஆர் நாட் டூயிங் த ஜாலந்திர பந்தா. ஐயா, நீங்கள் ஜாலந்திர பந்தா பண்ணலை. உங்களோட கழுத்தை வந்து நீங்கள் கீழே இறக்க வேண்டாம். உங்களோட தலை வந்து நேராக தான் இருக்கும், நார்மலாக தான் இருக்கும். நவ் எக்ஸேல், காற்றை விட்டுட்டு suck your stomach in and up into the உட்யான பந்தா. உங்களோட வயிற்றை வந்து உள்ளேயும் மேலேயும் இழுங்க. காற்று ஃபுல்லாக வெளியில் விட்டுட்டு மூக்கு வழியாக காற்று ஃபுல்லாக வெளியில் விட்டுட்டு இப்போ உங்களோட வயிறு வந்து உள்ளே இழுங்க. இப்போ நீங்கள் ஸ்க்ரீனில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எப்படி ஆச்சாரியா வந்து அவரோட வயிறு வந்து ஃபுல்லாக உள்ளே இழுத்துருக்காங்களோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் உங்களோட வயிறை வந்து உள்ளே இழுக்கணும். எஸ். ஸோ நவ் suck your stomach in and up by completely exhaling and emptying your lungs. When you can't hold anymore, again inhale with the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Hold the breath. Continue to do the Moola Bandha, which is tightening your perineum region. Now exhale, suck your stomach in and up. உங்களோட காற்று ஃபுல்லாக விட்டுட்டு உங்களோட வயிறை உள்ளேயும் மேலேயும் விழுங்க. Now continue to chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
रजन गोड़ो नीचो थाने वामवोम ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा समधि मिलावे भारी आधा पदी पुनि बे समधि पसारी.
Yes. Now we move into the next asana, Anusuyasana 2. So now from this position which we are in, now lean forward and down as you interlace your hand behind your back. So hold your hands behind your back and then lean forward and down. Try to touch your nose to the ground. Try to touch your nose to the ground. So இப்போ கையை பின்னாடி பிடிச்சிட்டு எவ்வளோ கீழே போக முடியுமோ கீழே போங்க. உங்கள் மூக்கை வந்து தரையை தொட பாருங்க. மூக்கை வச்சு தரையை தொட பாருங்க. So push yourself nice and down, keeping your hands interlaced behind the back and touch your nose to the ground. Once again in this asana, continue to perform the Seetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth and then holding the breath and then exhaling. So continue, உங்க பல்ல கடிச்சிட்டு மூச்சை உள்ள இழுங்க வாய் வழியா. அதுக்கப்புறம் எவ்வளோ நேரம் உங்களால் பிடிக்க முடியுமோ பிடிச்சிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் வெளியில் மூச்சு எடுங்க மூக்கு வழியா. Continue to visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space. Gaze to your nose. And perform the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
हिमना गोड़ा की समधि उपरिदावा गोड़ा की समधि सम समधि बिलय रास्ते गोदिया चोले अगथल्या लोदादवा सुधारा से.
Now slowly raise up and you can release your legs. Bring the leg which was on top. So whichever leg was on top, bring it outside and open the legs to the side, bringing one leg to the perineum, the other leg flat, other foot flat with the knee by the chest. And now hold your knees with the respective hand. So hold your right knee with your right hand and left knee with your left hand. This asana, visualize Lord Garuda in your inner space and gaze to your nose. Gaze to your nose. And continue to perform the Seetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth and exhaling through the nose. Keep your back straight. Keep your back straight. And continue to chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
तावो भगतोरी येडी माहिल्युम गुल्फमूलद्वारणी चेते वैसे जीमनी भगतिली धरती तेकी गोड़ा ऊंचो उबौरासे.
Now, in the same position, you are going to take your hands and interlace your hand behind your neck. So, you're going to interlace your hands behind the neck, and then you're going to turn to one side. So, turn to the side outside of the knee. And for this asana, you're going to sit on the heel which was by the perineum. So whichever heel was by the perineum, sit on that heel. And then turn outside of the raised knee. Turn outside of the raised knee nicely, stretching the back. Turn outside of the stretched raised knee and stretch your back. Visualize Narada in your inner space and look at your third eye. Keep the elbows together. Keep the elbows together. Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka and continue to chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
विस्तुजुवामा भगतिली केरी भूपरिता हिलका बेफेरी गोड़ा शुदो भनो हाई जोई दशपास तीरा से सोई.
Yes, now relax. And now, whichever leg you are sitting on, take the same leg and place it on top of the opposite thigh. So take the same leg which you are sitting on and place it on top of the opposite thigh. So எந்த கால் மேல உட்கார்ந்துட்டீங்களோ அந்த காலை தூக்கி எந்த கால் தூக்கிட்டு இருந்துச்சோ அந்த காலோட தொடை மேல வைங்க. இப்போ வந்து now you're going to take your right hand and hold, so whichever leg is raised, so take your right hand and hold your right leg, right toe from the outside, and with your left hand you're going to wrap the raised leg and hold on to the right leg. உங்க லெஃப்ட் கால் கடியிலேருந்துங்கயா, உங்க லெஃப்ட் கால் கடியிலேருந்து பிடிக்கணும். அப்படிதான் நந்தகுமாரையா, அப்படிதான். Keep your back straight and gaze to your nose. Gaze at your nose. Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth and exhaling through the nose. Perform the Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyanandoham.
विस्तुजुवामा भगतिली केरी भूपरिता हिलका बेफेरी गोड़ा शुदो भनो हाई जोई दशपास तीरा से सोई.
Yes, now you can cross the legs, uncross the legs and stretch your legs out. Give yourself your legs a little shake. Yes, now we'll perform Gomukhasana on the opposite side. So now last time you kept your right leg on top, left leg on top. This time you can keep your right leg on top. So first bend the left leg. You can first bend the right leg and then place the left leg on top. Nicely pull your legs, bringing one knee on top of the other. Nicely stack the knees one on top of the other and place both your hands on top of the left knee. Now visualize the face of a cow in your inner space. Gaze at your nose and perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhaling through the clenched teeth and exhaling through the nose. Perform the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineum. And perform the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Now, from the same position, keeping your leg in the same way, bring your hands and hold on to the big toes. Bring your hands and hold on to the big toes. And sit straight. Keep your back straight. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka and visualize Rishika Anusuya in your inner space. Visualize Rishika Anusuya in your inner space and gaze to your nose. Perform the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
दक्षिण घोड़ा नीचो ताने वामों टाके ऊपर आने घोड़ा समधि मिलावे भारी आरा परिपुनि दे समधि बसारे.
Now slowly take your hands behind your back and bring yourself down all the way, trying to touch your nose to the ground. Catch your hands behind your back, lower yourself down and try to touch your nose to the ground. Push yourself nice and down, nice and forward. Once again, visualize Rishika Anusuya in your inner space and gaze to your nose. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the teeth and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जीवना घोड़ा की समधि परिदावा घोड़ा की समधि लय रासे गौद्या सोले पगथल्या लो आधवा अशुदारा से.
Now we move to the next asana, Garudasana. So slowly open your leg. So whichever leg was on top, bring that outside to the side and keep the foot flat. Keep both the feet touching each other and keep your hands on the respective knees. Keep your hands on the respective knees. Sit straight. Keep your back straight and visualize Garuda, the powerful eagle vehicle of Lord Vishnu. Gaze to the nose. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth. Perform the Mula Bandha, tightening your perineum. And chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
Gavopagamodi Mahilyam Gulpamooladwarini Chede Vaise Jimani Bhagatili Dharti Teki Goda Uncho Ubaurase.
Now sit on the leg which is by the perineum. So whichever leg is down, sit on that leg. Then bring your hands around your neck, holding your neck, and turn to the side. Keep your elbows together and turn outside of the raised knee. Turn outside of the raised knee. As much as you can, give your back a nice stretch and visualize Narada in your inner space. Kailasa, Susan Ma, keep your elbows together. Keep your elbows together. Yes. And continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale. And do the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
Istajuvama Pagatili Keri Bhubarita Hilaka Bepiri Goda Shudo Anahoi Joy Dasupasitira Sesoi.
Now we move to Matsya Pitakasana. Raise your leg which you are sitting on onto the opposite thigh. Raise your leg onto the opposite thigh, whichever you are sitting on, and then bring the left hand and hold the left foot. So with the left hand, hold the left leg, and with the right hand under the right leg, take the hand under the right leg and hold on to the left foot, left ankle. Squeeze yourself, keep your back straight. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Perform the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paschima Bhasam Svatishtat Yatnata Amrangam Vamapadam Hi Natchajanu Parinyaset Tatrayamyam Kurparam Cha Yamya Kareja Bhaktrakam Guror Manjegatam Drishtim Pitam Matsyendra Muchyate.
Now relax, stretch your legs forward. Take a moment to just shake your legs. And now we are entering the last sequence for today, which is the Matsyendrasana. So now you are going to place your left leg onto your right knee, onto your right thigh, and then bend your right knee. Once you bend your right knee, then turn outside of the right knee, nicely turn to the side, and keep the left elbow on the right knee, and then the hand on the face. Your right hand will be behind you, giving you some support, some balance. Twist your back as much as you can. You may hear some cracking sound, that's all fine. Your back is just opening up, getting stretched. So twist yourself nicely and look backward. Look behind you. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka to breathe. Inhale through the teeth and exhale through the nose, giving a slight gap, slight hold between the inhalation and exhalation. And now the japa is Om Nithyanandoham.
आसन को गुण जोलो जाए.
Now continue to be in the same position and straighten your right hand and hold on to the right leg. Sorry, straighten the left hand and hold on to the right leg. And then lift the right hand, which is there behind you, onto the face, onto the ears, bringing the hand to your ears. நந்தகுமாரையா வெளியிலேருந்து, உள்ளேந்து இல்லை, வெளியிலேந்து எவ்வளோ முடியுமோ ட்விஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்க. So if you're still trying to twist your body, then focus on twisting the body. You don't need to remove your hand from behind. Focus on twisting the body first. You should be able to hold your right leg with the left hand from outside. And then you can lift the left hand from behind. Balance here as you visualize a camel in your inner space. Visualize a camel and gaze to the third eye. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
Matsendra Pitam Jadra Pradiptim Prajandaruk Mandala Khandalastram Abhyasata Kundalini Prabodham Dhandhastiratvam Hidada Adipumsam.
And now slowly bring the hand down, back down onto the ground and twist yourself even more in Matsyendrasana too. So keeping both the hands stretched, twist yourself nicely, turn back behind you, gaze backward. Visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha as you gaze to the third eye and continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. And hold the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
Udaram Paschima Vasam Kuttvadishtati Yatnadaha Namrangam Vamapadam Hi Lakshajanu Parinyate.
Relax. Stretch your legs. Just shake them out. Now we're going to be performing on the opposite side. Just shake your legs. And now let's perform on the opposite side. So this time bend the right leg, place it on the left thigh. Bend your right knee. Bend the left knee and take the right hand and place it outside of the left. Place it outside of the left knee and turn yourself nicely. So you can use your elbow. So your right elbow is on your left leg, right? So use that hand to push yourself. Use that hand to nicely push yourself, giving you that nice stretch, opening your back nicely. And visualize Matsyendranatha in Matsyendrasana and continue to chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
Sendrapitam Jada Pradiptim Prajandaruk Mandala Khandalastram Abhyasat Kundalini Prabodham Dhandhastiratvam Hidadadipumsam.
Now slowly stretch the hand which is on your face and hold the leg. Hold the stretched leg and with the hand which is there behind, with your left hand, raise it onto your face. So if you're not able to hold on to your leg, then first focus on that. Focus on twisting your body, pushing yourself forward, push yourself front and turn nicely. Turn nicely, focus on that. So focus on twisting your body nicely and continue to visualize a camel in your inner space. Visualize a camel in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
आसन को कनु झोलो जाए.
Now stretch the hand down. Stretch the hand down and continue to push yourself, opening your body nicely. Opening your chest nicely, opening your back nicely. And visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha. Gaze to your third eye. Gaze to your third eye. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka and hold the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डलास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधिं गन्धस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Relax and open your legs. Lie down on your back and let us enter into Shavasana. Completely relax the body. Completely relax your body. Keep your hands by your side comfortably. Adjust your shoulders, your legs, your hands to just completely relax. Now, completely unclutch from your body, from your feet, your legs, your thighs, your palms, your fingers, your chest, your stomach, your face. Unclutch from your body. Completely unclutch and unclutch from your thoughts as well. Take this time to just be with yourself. Relax your body after today's intense yoga. Completely unclutch yourself. Now perform the Shakti Chalana Mudra, which is pulling your Kundalini from the Mooladhara to the Sahasrara. So visualize this powerful energy which is there in your Mooladhara, the root of your spine, moving up from your Mooladhara to the Swadhisthana, your abdomen, and then your navel center, the Manipuraka, moving up to your heart center, your anahata, and moving further up to your throat, Vishuddhi, and then to the third eye, the Agnya, and finally to the Sahasrara. Pull your Kundalini all the way up and then visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Now with this Kundalini energy, visualize it healing your complete body. Any pain that you're experiencing, direct this Kundalini energy that you have pulled to that part of the body. And visualize that part getting completely healed. Our body is our creation. We were the ones who created this body. And when you understand that, yes, I was the one who created this body, then all the pains that you create is also created by you. So decide to remove those pains, remove those issues that you have with your body, completely making it perfect. A yogic body. Do not get distracted by any thoughts. Do not drift away into the thoughts. Learn from them. Now, come back to your body. Move your fingers and toes. Gently come back and bring awareness to your body, bending your knees to your chest and wrap your legs. Rock from side to side, completely relaxing the back, the shoulders. And now, roll up to a comfortable position and be seated with your eyes closed. Do not open your eyes, just keep your eyes closed in the same position, in the same meditative space. Kanna moodi ukarunga. Take a moment to now offer your gratitude, keeping your hands in front of your heart center. Take a moment to offer your gratitude, your heart sent to Swamiji in your heart for choosing you and for giving you this powerful, wonderful opportunity to be a part of this Paramashiva Sena program. சுவாமிஜி கிட்ட உங்க நன்றிய சமர்ப்பியுங்கள். உங்களை எடுத்து உங்களை கூப்பிட்டு இந்த பரமசிவ சேனா ப்ரோக்ராம்க்கு கொண்டு வந்ததுக்கு, உங்க வாழ்க்கையில எல்லா நல்லதுக்கும் for all the great things that Swamiji has given in your life, offer your gratitude to him. And now let's take a deep breath and chant the Purna mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. So really nice. We all did a really good job today in the yoga, pushing ourselves, and now we'll be moving on to the next session. So you can
Nitya Narayana Govinda Madhava, Nitya Narayana Govinda Keshava, Nitya Narayana Govinda Madhava, Nitya Narayana Govinda Keshava, Nitya Narayana Govinda Madhava, Nitya Narayana Govinda Keshava.